What's up, guys? Today we're doing a song called Victory by Highlands Worship. Brent played to this, and he's going to give a quick devo on what the lyrics of the song really meant to him as he studied it, both from a drumming perspective and from a lyrics and relationship with God perspective.
Yeah, so this song opens up by saying, "Hearts rejoicing, breaking silence, you are my God alone. Time to stand on your word with passion, heaven is our home." So the first question I had was, how has my heart been? Has it been silent or has it been rejoicing lately? I know for me, I tend to get really quiet when I'm hiding something. But here we see that whatever shame, guilt, thing we're hiding or issue we're facing, that's all been broken. And out of that comes rejoicing of heart. And out of that joy, we are free to make the decision of where we stand. Am I going to still hide or am I going to come out into the open? And what will I stand on? You know, there's a section of the Psalms that shows the scenario playing out, and the psalmist says, "Don't stop, keep on singing, make his name famous, tell everyone every day how wonderful he is. Give them the good news of our great Savior, take the message of his glory and miracles to every nation." And this is where we can join in on this whole thing, coming alongside this idea. The pre-chorus reads like this: "I can't stop giving you praise, and your fame will last forever. I won't stop living for your name, declaring your praise." So this is the can't stop, won't stop moment for us, right? It's just like the psalmist says in Psalms 96. We can declare the goodness of God as well. And the chorus just builds off this even more. And it says, "You're my victory, the reason why I sing. You're everything I need. There's no other name that deserves all praise. You're my victory." And that is the point in the song where you should just be pumped, man. It is going crazy. So in verse 1, we see the what, the possibility of what happens when we stop hiding and we take victory in Jesus.
Yeah.
And then the chorus clarifies who, who can we take victory in and stop hiding our hearts from? And then finally in verse 2, we see the why, the results and the fruit that we can experience when all this stuff happens. He says, "My life transformed in your holy presence, given to your call alone. My shame is buried, I live in freedom, my God has won." So that whole section just really drives home the fact that, we can be confident and we can sing and we can jump for joy, and we can have this place where we don't have to hide anymore from God. We can be completely open with him. And as we're open with him, that's when we start getting that joy. That's when we start being able to rejoice instead of being quiet. So if you want your heart to rejoice, if you want your heart to not be quiet, to not be silenced, then I would just encourage you as a drummer, in these songs and as you're playing these things, before you get up on stage, make sure that your heart's in a place where it can rejoice. Stop hiding from God. Don't come into worship hiding. Come into worship open, honest, and ready to worship your King God.
Yeah, I love that. So for the takeaways, if there's one thing you remember, it's that we hope that you have a newfound desire to see God lifted up, him and him alone. And if you have time while you're playing drums at church during the song, pray that your congregation would also just have this fire inside them. Basically, that the church would want nothing more to see Jesus lifted up at church, home, in their families, at school, at their workplace, just anywhere they go, not just in your church service this Sunday.
Yeah, that's great. And in the comments below, just leave a simple thought. What are you rejoicing about today? And how have you found victory this week? We'd love to hear that. Any thoughts you have on the lyrics or other verses that apply to this song, just leave them down in the comments. We'd love to start the conversation and get that moving. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you guys for hanging out for this deep dive Devo. Again, we're Worship 333, and we'll be posting a lot more of these. So make sure you subscribe and like the video, all that fun stuff. But that'll wrap it up for now. So guys, we will see you in the next video.